a person from a particular department of environmental protection to come and pick it up. So you'll need particular people to dispose of different types of waste. We use Veolia and they dispose of almost everything, but generally we have to get someone different to pick up the chemotherapy.
So for something like Noraclab, why is it just wrapped in paper and put in the bin?
Because it's not particularly harmful, and so if you had like a little kid that came along and found like a 500 gram Noraclab tablet and took it, unless they had an allergy to something like penicillin,
It wouldn't be a threat.
Then it would be a high danger.
But why would you wrap it in paper?
Just to disguise it, I guess, yeah.
Cool.
Because someone will see a piece of screwed up paper on the floor and they're just going to get screwed up paper. If they see a full line of tablets.
Woohoo!
So yeah, all of your cytotoxic waste has to go into your purple bins, and if you don't have, let's say we had a patient that was receiving chemotherapy when it passed away, and they're too big to fit in a bin, you'd have to dispose of it differently. So anything that's medical waste that's cytotoxic, which is pretty much just all your chemo stuff. It needs to have this symbol on it, which is your telophase symbol. So, did you guys study biology at all? You know, like anaphase and metaphase and telophase and all that kind of stuff? With all your cell division. So that's the telophase symbol. Basically, the cells are splitting because they're like mutating, which is one of the effects that cytotoxic drugs have. So anything has to have that on it, and you have to write. So basically, say we had a body that we had to dispose of that was complicated by having cytotoxic potential, you'd have to double bag that because someone's going to be handling it, and if that bag rips open, you don't want that animal falling out and potentially harming someone. So if you double bag it, and then it's got to have the telophase symbol written on it, and you've got to have caution cytotoxic waste written on it as well. So basically just outlining everywhere. Ideally it should be in a purple bag, but we don't have purple body bags. So just write everywhere on it. And then you need different types of pharmaceutical waste as well. So your disposal of your pharmaceutical waste varies depending on the different drug schedules that they classify, that they fall into. So is everyone familiar with their drug classifications? Bethany, I know you are. Yes.
I did not.
So what classification would you put meloxicam into? So meloxicam is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory. If you read the label here, it says prescription animal remedy.
I would not
SAD control drugs. That's all.
No, give up.
I would say 5.
5.
More than that.
So your schedule 4s are your prescription animal remedies.
So would that be like what we give after the sexing and stuff?
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Next, methadone. SA,
Yeah, SA.
And why are they in a different drug classification?
They're addiction drugs.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Apparently you all basketball.
You don't. I was a horrible class.
So your control drugs are disposed of a bit differently to all your other scheduled drugs. So there actually is a different policy for controlled substances as far as the legislation goes, and it's a little bit tricky. So your controlled drugs, any drugs of addiction. So everyone's familiar with the SA register that we've got to use when we use these drugs.
The one that you fill in?
Yeah. So whenever we receive any of these types of stock, we have to write it in and we have to verify to Lipard, our stockist, to say that yes, we've received that medication and this is the quantity that we received and this is the vet that signed it to say that we got that.